Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today is our Wednesday box opening.
Well, welcome. If you're new here, we are a mother-daughter duo. We have a quilt shop in Central Washington State. We've been here for almost 27 years. We have a brick and mortar store that's open every Wednesday through Saturday from 11 to 4. But most of our business is actually online, and you can find us at fabricpatch.net. And what we're doing today is we open the newest boxes that have just come in our store, so you can see all of the newest stuff first. And we do it every Wednesday night at 5, and we do it also Sunday afternoons at 12:30. We also do, we have a retreat center out there. We do a bunch of videos about that. We do some tutorial videos. We do a bunch of other stuff. We have coffee with friends every Wednesday morning. That's always fun. We enjoy that. And as always, check the clearance. People noticed that we ran out of Northcott really quickly.
Yes.
Part of that was because not all of it got entered in time.
Yeah, that is true.
If Brianna doesn't do it, we just forget and don't do it. So anyway.
So I had a little stash in my office.
She did, yes. Yes. So keep checking. Keep checking. If you're ordering something anyway, just really quick check the clearance, because the clearance is not old stuff. It's just stuff that if all of the other things that went with it are now gone and we need that space for something else, we might have two pieces that we just threw in clearance, and it was something that maybe is only a month or 2 months old. And so it's a perfect time to get that for backing for something that you're working on. So anyway, so be sure and check that. The other thing that I wanted to mention really quickly is we showed this on Sunday, right? This was Sunday. So this is Art to Heart. You guys are probably familiar with her. Nancy Halverson. This was her panel, and it's the 12 Days of Christmas, right? Look how cute that is.
Adorable.
Fun. And I kept saying, gosh, you know, her art is so recognizable, which it totally is. So Marge and I had this whole conversation yesterday. Oh my gosh, this matches this.
That was.
Did you know that?
Yes and no, because I had this book in with this collection.
Oh, okay.
So we're ahead of you.
See, I just kept saying, you were way ahead of me, because, okay, so this is her book, and this book is so stinking cute. She has all of these fun little things in there. There's stuffed pears. We have this one made up actually in the shop. There's aprons. There's pot holders. There's
I have a whole Art to Heart book section. So all of her books are so cool. Very seasonal, cutesy.
Everything she does is so cute, because every book is filled with stuff. If it was the genre of what you wanted, because you wanted a Christmas book or she has a spring one, she has a Halloween one. It has got so many ideas in there that, you know, things that you could do with a pear, you know, just so cute. But so what's fun about this, and she has all of the designs. And if you follow her, she'll actually give you the SG files to be able to cut it on your Cricut if you do that kind of thing. But she gives you all of the stuff because most of it is fusible applique. But this is what I want to show you. This is that panel. See that? So this is her little, so she gives you all of the designs to be able to do that cute little snowman, that cute little gingerbread man, where you can do that and put it on an apron pocket, or put it on a coaster, or she has all kinds of things in it she does with it. But anyway, it's like, so Marge and I were looking at it. It's exactly the same. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. So anyway, it's like, I'm just going to mention that if it seemed super familiar, it was super familiar. So anyway, I love her stuff. She's always been one of my favorites. So anyway, and then we're not going to open this here, but we'll be opening them. We mentioned it this morning. Breast cancer auction is coming on October 24th. You guys will hear us talking about it constantly, but it's a really important thing to us, really near and dear to us. And what we've done is, over the past 5 years, this is our 6th year, we started out by each of us picking somebody. We all had a friend that was going through breast cancer. We made a quilt, auctioned it off, gave that money to that person, and then the next year it started this whole thing. Well, let's help 25 just random people. You tell us who your friends are. And then the last 3 years, we did the 50. And that's what we're doing this year. It's 50 people that are men and women, whoever's going through breast cancer. And we want to raise some money, and then just send them this check that they can use any way they want to on anything they want. And also just this whole supportive letter and packet and stickers and all of this stuff. So anyway, super fun. And we do really well, but we do really well because of friends, people that are making things and sending things. So every day now we're getting boxes. So yesterday we got one from Kathy Decker, our friend in Canada. Thank you so much for that. I didn't open it yet, but it arrived. And then this one is from, it just says Hanning from Monroe, Iowa. So it is heavy.
It's heavy.
So thank you for that. So we're super excited. And we're starting this Friday, starts our first preview. So what we're going to do is maybe 20 to 25 items. We're going to show you what they are, show you up close, tell you who made them, and tell you the item number. So that in October, October 24th is the live auction where we'll do 10 things. And then prior to that, for a couple of days, we'll have the buy now options where you'll want to know that item number 142 is the one that you want to do first, and you want to get that one before somebody else does. So anyway, so the best thing is to watch all those episodes, mark down the ones that you really want, maybe do a screenshot, and so that you can get that. Remember. Because it's hard.
Start your wish list.
Yes. I had so many things on my wish list, but I wasn't fast enough.
Yeah.
So I kept thinking, I'm just going to do one at a time. So I get it. And then by the time you get to like the third thing, it's gone.
Yeah.
Everything is gone. So it makes it fun though. It's a little nerve wracking, but it's just a really fun thing where,
shopping for a cause.
Shopping for
And
a
it's
cause.
in October, so it's also you can shop for a cause as well as a gift if you have birthdays, Christmas is coming, a hostess gift. There's things that you can get, that you can just chop off that list also. If you want to keep gifts that are handmade, it may not have been handmade by you, but it was handmade by one of us.
A friend.
Friend from Iowa, you don't know.
That's right. That's right. That's right. The other thing that we want to mention, because it's a little bit weird, is that the nominations now are actually need
More
to
of
be
an
called
application.
Because now that we are a legal charitable entity, there are weird little rules to follow, because it's no longer us using our money that we raised, but we're technically using your money, and so we have a board, and so everything is monitored pretty closely, that if we are stewards of this money that was given to us, we need to spend it appropriately. And so there is this little requirement that somebody signs off that this is a breast cancer recipient, and that's what we're actually doing. So there's some weird little statements in there, but don't worry about any of that. But it was always kind of nice before, where you could just nominate a friend and then they would get this wonderful surprise. And so the surprise aspect is maybe no longer there, but that's okay. It's still the same idea, same fun thing, just as supportive. We just want to be there for you, and, and whether it's for gas money, Christmas, a spa day, whatever it is, we just want to be there for our people. So anyway, so check that out. Those nomination forms or application forms are up. Donation forms are up there.
You can get to it right from our website, fabricpatch.net. There's the breast cancer auction there. And then you'll see the link to go straight to just make a cash donation, print off your donation form if you want to send something in. And keep in mind, you'll be directed, if you want to do a cash donation, you'll be directed to our Zeffy account, which is our charity account. So that everything is tracked. You'll get your receipts when you get your donation sent in. I have to log it in. And then you will be emailed the receipt of your donation also for tax purposes. So
I did that too, just to see how that worked.
Super slick.
Slick.
Yeah, you can print it off, put it in your file, email it right over to your accountant, whatever you want to do.
I gave this money.
Yeah, super cool.
Yeah, so it was really good.
Yeah.
All right, so do that and watch on Friday. See what's, and probably out of order. Some of you guys might have given, I think we did number 14, then number 2, then I don't know what was happening.
We'll get better. We know how to count.
We are out of practice.
We just wanted to see. They were so cool. And it was a wild day.
Yeah, it was
behind the scenes was nuts. But it was fun.
It was good. All right, so let's show them this. We have a bunch of boxes, and again, we have, it looks like a set of 3, and then we have some little boxes. And show some of these things. I feel like this is Notions, and I think that one is.
This one too. Oh, slotted trim rulers.
Oh, slotted trim rulers. All right, Cindy, yours will be on its way to you. Oh yeah, so we sold out of these again. We sell out of
quickly.
these frequently. So so these are really cool. There's a bunch of videos. New Leaf Designs is who puts these out, and there are so many ways to do half square triangles. And my disclaimer is always the same: if you have a way to do it and you end up with perfect results every time, there's no reason to do something different. If you're happy with how you do it and you've got it down to a rhythm and a muscle memory, ignore this part. But for anybody else that struggles a little bit, you have a hard time, and sometimes they end up wonky, and sometimes they end up the wrong size, and sometimes you have to press the bejesus out of them and they still don't really line up right. This is a pretty cool tool. And I have to say that I was resistant at first because I like the way that I do them, and I have like one technique, and I thought, okay, fine, I'll try it. This is nice.
It is nice.
It actually works really, really well. It's very quick. Because what happens is it trims it to the right size, and at the same time, it takes off those little dog ears. It's fairly clever, the way that it works. So I do like it. And this one...
It's all the sizes.
It's all the sizes.
The one in the package is her most requested size. So it's kind of those average sizes from probably like 2.5 to a 5-inch half square triangle. Kind of the ones, 1.5 to 6.5. 11
1.5
sizes.
to 6.5.
So kind of that whole spectrum that most of us are probably in. Or she does have up a few more sizes. So C are 6/4 inch sizes. So it's going to be like 1 1/4, 2 1/4, 3 1/4. So if you need a little smaller size. And then D is 3/4 inch sizes. 2 3/4, 3 3/4. And then there's A2 and B2. A2 are just larger, so it's going to be 5.5 to 10.5. And B2 are holes, which are 5 to 10 inches. So really nice depending on where you like to make your half square triangles. If you are someone who's just new to half square triangles, my guess is you're somewhere between the 2.5 to a 5.5 because you can use a charm pack. You can use pre-cut squares. If you are someone who likes to use larger, like layer cakes, you might want an A2 because that's going to give you the 5.5, which is a little big, I think, for a 5-inch square using a charm pack. But A2 and these are probably our most popular sellers.
Yeah.
But super fun.
And if it's new to you and you've not ever seen this, just Google it and watch a little video. We've shown it a couple of times, but it's really easy because what happens is when you have already done your half square triangle, instead of pressing the whole thing open and being very, very careful, and then once it's open, trimming everything, and squaring everything up. You do it before you do that. So you take your little half square triangle, you line it up on that seam on what you've sewn. And then you not only trim your half square triangle, but you cut off those little dog ears.
And then press.
And then you press, and it's perfect. So you're done. You don't have trimming, pressing, and trimming again, and cutting the little dog ears. So it's pretty brilliant.
It is
really,
smart. Especially if you struggle with the trimming part. A lot of people struggle with this trimming because you have to take your square, do 2 sides, flip it, remeasure it, flip, flip. So again, you're going to be more efficient. You're going to be able to do more at once. And it takes out the guesswork of your trimming. You literally just go, done. And I love the dog ear snip.
I know.
Them dog ears.
Yeah. I like it. It's a good ruler.
Slotted trim rulers.
Yeah, it's a good ruler. And also, I'm just going to say, make sure that you buy the brand name. I did see there is a little knockoff one out there. Be really, really careful with that stuff. I mean, I know that some of our tools get to be kind of expensive, but if somebody is just, if it's a China knockoff, a Temu brand, don't buy it. You will not be happy. There's no reason to buy a knockoff that is not going to take that same care to make sure that the size is absolutely perfect and that when you're trimming
acrylic that you're not going to damage it or break it.
And because otherwise, all of that money that you've invested to give you a tool that will give you accuracy, you've done exactly the opposite, right? So be real careful with that. So, anyway, we talk about that every once in a while when we know that there are weird things that are coming
out on the World Wide Web.
Yeah. Let's do this next. We're going to move this over. Yeah. All right. So let's see. So we've got, I think it's one of those that has all of these things on it, but something made me think that this was Clothworks.
Oh.
Oh.
Is that flannel?
I don't know. It's peanuts.
It's not Clothwork, it's Northcott.
Peanuts.
I don't think it's flannel.
Is it flannel?
It just looks... No.
Oh, no, it's not.
It's
It just
not.
looks soft.
It looks soft.
Oh, so it looks like there's 2 boxes of
Look at
this.
might be pre-cuts.
Maybe pre-cuts. Here's another. Is this one different?
I mean...
Looks like there's a big one.
a big panel.
A big panel and block. All right. Well, it looks
Cute.
like we've got 2 boxes of this stuff. Let's see.
All right, we will get
Oh, yeah.
peanut frosty friends.
This is pillowcase.
Ooh.
Project Blocks, Fat Quarters. Chips.
All right, we're going to get the plastic off. We'll cut the panels we need to cut panels of, and then we'll be right back.
Okay. That was like a whole lot of boxes for not that much.
No.
And
It is pre-cuts and panels, which is kind of what they're doing with their their peanut licensing. Is they're just doing a bunch of little things, so we can get a taste of everything. Because oddly, a lot of this doesn't come in yardage at the moment. Some of it's coming, some of it's past artwork that they're just reprinting because they can.
And so it's kind of weird. And we looked it up. And if you look this up, that's what you'll see is that there are pre-cuts and 2 panels, but there is no yardage. When you get this, you won't find that on a bolt somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sort of weird. And I do remember when we talked with Holly when she came about that. And she said, well, they just want to make sure that it's going to go really well and then they'll do whatever. But at this point, they were kind of doing what they thought of as small groupings. Because then all you'd have to do, add a couple solids, add something from your stash, do whatever pattern you want. Because what they did is they did package everything really well where there is, and it shows you on the back, where there is fat quarters and...
We've got 10-inch squares, 5-inch squares, and even the cute 2.5-inch strips.
And I know it doesn't make sense, does it? That they have all of those fabrics, but you can't buy that on yardage. So I don't know. But anyway, we'll see. And I hope it's not a test of how things, because I kind of feel like I would like
some of the yardage. Like,
maybe I want 2 yards to do a border, but they didn't make it available to us. So we can report back to Northcott and say, hey, we want more Peanuts fabric.
Yeah.
But I think that, it's the same thing with even like the other licensing things.
It's expensive to get the license.
It's expensive. And so to print all of that stuff, are people really going to buy it? Do they really want it? Is this going to create more of a urgency that then we really will buy it when they release it? I don't know, but it's just a strange thing. But it's nice enough to go ahead and get a packet if you really like peanuts. You'll have some that you can use in different things. Add your other fabric to it. And the panels are really fun. So we do still have that tote bag.
The tote bag, I think that's all I have.
Yeah, at the moment.
Is the peanut tote bag.
And you have this.
And these, which are called, this is their Frosty Friends. So this is a little project blocks. So they give you ideas where you can embroider it, use it as a patch, an applique, frame it, bunting, or maybe mini quilts, make a pillow. And I think that's a great idea to use those.
It is great.
These are about 10-inch squares. So again, you can offset it. You can do maybe like panel plate, offset it with some 10-inch square, 5-inch squares that are already pre-cut. You can use stars and stripes. Get your jelly roll and your squares. I mean, it's really, you do a crumb cake.
Did you say panel play? Yeah. Oh,
Where's
yeah.
your one?
There's a ton of stuff you can do. And it's funny because it looks like flannel, right?
It looks soft, doesn't it?
I know. And it's soft. I mean, it's just nice cotton. It's not flannel, but you can mix flannel with it. Mixing flannel and cotton is perfectly okay. Absolutely acceptable. It'll wash the same. It's cotton. One is just has a roughed up brushed top, but it'll wash the same and it's perfectly all right. Or, you can use this, or you can always find something from your stash that will go with that.
And there is a line, but you could also do a whole cloth quilt. I mean, you could do this and do your own kind of fun border option if you want to. I mean, you could do.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's good.
This one is cute. This one's new. These are pillowcases.
Okay.
You get 2 pillowcases or 1 reversible one.
Oh, so one looks like this.
And the other one.
Just
like chill out.
That.
Look how cute that is.
Oh, I love that.
And it gives you the instructions on how to make it.
Or if you wanted just a great big block because you wanted to do like a timber or something like that, then
you could do that too.
Yeah, you could do that too.
That's clever.
That's
I
pretty
haven't
clever.
seen the pillowcase
I
ones.
haven't either. It's fun because I've seen the placemat. We have a lot of those. The placemat
Yeah.
things, but pillowcase is kind of fun. So fun. So anyway, so that's it for
Yeah, that's the
Peanut.
newest addition to Peanuts.
Blocks, pillowcase pattern,
And pre-cuts.
pre-cuts.
And Peanuts have their own category. So as we get more, well, kind of like Pooh, it all goes in the same place so you can see all your options and make your choice.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah, cute.
And it's also good because sometimes a lot of that licensed stuff that you could only get in like department store quality fabric. So it is really, really nice that the quilt shop quality fabric companies, Northcott, Figo, Riley Blake, are buying those copyrights and doing really good quality.
And I find that this one's a very, very boy, very blue and red, whereas traditional Peanut is black, white, yellow, a little bit of blue, a little bit of red. So I feel like this one's really cute. They really changed it to it's more of those winter colors. You still have the yellow, you still have the red, but I kind of like the color story for that one.
Yeah, very, very cool.
Awesome.
All right, so now we have two tiny little, not big, well, one long one, but some Clothworks. I was thinking that was the other.
Yeah, you were saying that we had Clothworks in here.
I thought there was a, oops.
Oh, on this side.
I'll get the edge. Clothworks. All right. So Clothworks is nice. They put everything just in this great big bag. And then after you get it out of the bag.
I love the bag.
Oh.
Yarn balls.
Yarn balls.
I like it.
Okay. I'm intrigued.
Acorns. Oh my gosh, is there squirrels in there? Clothworks is the squirrel.
Oh, wait! Look at this!
A bolt of fabric!
Bolts of fabric!
It's like looking in a mirror. Look at that. That's cool.
Oh, and stitches.
Stitches. Well, I like that one. This is a fun little one.
And you called it.
It's squirrels.
It is squirrels.
It had made acorns.
Oh my
gosh.
It's a soft book.
Scout hat
All
seems
right.
too smooth. Press
Oh.
keeps the project neat and tidy. No. No.
Okay, we're gonna have to get some
knitting.
tape off.
Or nibbling. I don't know. But
He's
precariously, if it's
knitting.
knitting or nibbling, I don't know.
Okay, so you guys know the story about this, right? That this person, these are real squirrels.
Yeah.
She does this. She has these squirrels.
Makes
she
her little
sets them
set
up,
house.
makes her little set, gets them in there, and then she sometimes will wait 2 days to get the picture of that squirrel doing that. This is not AI. This is a real person who has a real obsession with squirrels doing normal things. So yeah, this is, oh my gosh. All right. Okay. We're going to get them all out of the box, get everything opened. And also this reminds me, we had a question last week on the comments. People have asked about Squirrel Ben.
Oh, Squirrel Ben! Yeah.
We will give you an update as soon as we come back. All right.
Secret Life of Squirrels.
Secret Life of Squirrels.
Not so secret
Number,
Is
is
this
it
number 5?
4?
4.
Number 4. Yeah, not so secret. Yeah. So it's pretty fun. It's been around for a couple of years. And I think that we've got it each time. And I think each time we sell out like pretty immediately.
That's cute.
Yeah, it really is cute. It's pretty fun. We have people come in oftentimes and they'll say, oh, where's your squirrel fabric? Well, we don't have any. You know, as soon as it comes in, it's gone. And it's fun. I have to thank you guys. So many of you guys send me fun little squirrel.
Yeah.
I have squirrel batik. I have squirrel fabric. It's super, super fun. And it's that special fabric that, I have to have the right thing to do with it. And so let's pause for a moment and talk about squirrels. So what started this whole squirrel thing is this friend of ours, Ben. So I've always liked squirrels, and being a country girl, when we see squirrels, it's like, super interesting because they're not out in our trees. They're not causing any
They're not
havoc.
country bumpkins.
No, they're not, doing anything. We have bunnies that cause a whole lot of trouble that we don't think are all that cute. But the squirrels we always thought was cute. So when Pa and I finally moved to town and could watch these squirrels in the tree, it's pretty cool. And even he likes it. So anyway, Ben and Lori were a couple that came up to visit us. It was kind of fun, hung out, and then we did 2 different cruises. They went with us, and then multiple retreats. And it was always Ben and Lori. Lori had a terminal illness, but, outlived longer than I think was originally anticipated, but she passed away a couple of years ago. But Ben has just always still a friend, still watches, doesn't quilt, but still watches, still sends things. And somehow it turned out that Ben was a squirrel hunter.
Yes.
And so that was what started. It was this battle back and forth of me loving squirrels and him suggesting sending nice recipes. So is this battle of the squirrels that was kind of going on for quite some time. And then we invited him up. I think it was last year.
Yeah.
Ben came with us to Alaska. We did some fishing, and so he and Pa are and they text each other a lot. And every once in a while, Ben will text me if he has something that we said that he wants to comment on or whatever. But he still lives down in Louisiana. So anyway, so there is an update on Ben. Ben's brother set him up with somebody, I think, and I think I'm going to get this story right. We've not met her yet, but set him up with somebody that I think was at a wedding or something. And this gal had worked with his brother, I think. So everybody was kind of in on it. She was a lonely widow, him a lonely widower. And they, of course, hit it off. And,
fast
friends and hung out a bit. And anyway, they got married. So they are newlyweds and still living down in, I think they have a new house. I don't think they're living in his house, I think, or her house, I think. Yeah. I think they have a new place. We keep saying we're going to go down and visit him and terrorize them and meet her. And she is a quilter. And so they're planning on coming up to a retreat. So we just don't know when. But anyway, so Ben is
making her squirrel recipes for a special little lady.
Yes. yes. And we get pictures every once in a while of, they both like to travel and do things. So anyway, all is
super
good.
Cool.
All is right in the world with Ben the squirrel guy.
Yeah.
So anyway, all right. So let's go ahead and show you. And that's also what started all of those darn squirrel stickers.
Yeah.
And squirrel shirts and squirrel everything. So, and we always say too that it's who your spirit animal is. And, that squirrel moment is a thing that all of us absolutely understand. And for you and I in particular, it is a constant occurrence. So, let's see. I think we need it this way. So this is a book panel. And so it shows you how to do the book. You even have, I don't know, it's a stuffy for an acorn.
What's the acorn for? Why is it in half? Hold on.
Well, I think it's probably in half because it's going to be rounded. Because you have to have a little bit of a curve.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A reversible stuffy.
Huh. There you go. All right, so there's a little book.
That's cute.
And it's Scout. Scout is the name of the squirrel that, so he's, this book. Oh, I see. This goes this way. Isn't that funny?
It's the best way to use all of their yardage.
Waste. Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah, so knitting, pressing, sewing.
Nuts about crafting.
Weaving. Nuts about crafting.
Just look at all of this yarn. So many delicious colors. Delicious. See, he was nibbling.
You can almost tell that, in order to get him over there, she had to have put a little
bait him a little bit.
Yeah.
Cute.
Pretty fun. And again, we mentioned that our pattern panel play is really good because it's just you cut that out and then you alternate it with 4-inch squares.
Fun colors.
You don't need a pattern for it. You could do the same thing, but just mixed with stuff from your stash. And
this one would be really easy to mix with just fun colors. Just whatever.
Oh, absolutely.
Because it's all about the blocks. Now, this one is actually running yardage. There is not a line that cuts here. This is just where it repeats again. So you could do some cool whole cloth quilt, put on the back of a quilt for a surprise.
Yeah.
For the person you're making it for.
4 big ones, some little ones, and then you would have 4 big ones again, and then some little ones.
Yeah.
But, oh my gosh.
That one is such a good picture.
I know.
That was so good. So cute. He's hunting. He buried a nice little nut down there. That was smart. She probably tied a nut to that.
Uh-huh.
Clever lady.
And, and just to wait until what? I don't know. Now it's fun knowing how she does it, to think about how she does it.
Yeah.
And the patience. Yeah. And then my guess is they come right in there and then they're pooping. Oh, pause. We have to clean up on the set.
I mean, they're like a flying rodent, but do you think they're as dirty as a mouse?
Well, I have no idea, but maybe not, because out where we feed our little ones that come out, I've never seen anything there.
Mess.
Oh, the Tweety bird. The birds are disgusting. Covered in poop. But I don't know that I've ever seen it.
I'm not sure I know what squirrel scat looks like.
I don't know that
I'm alone in the woods. I know, wolf, bear. I know the big ones. I don't know what squirrel scat looks like. Not that I'm going to Google that. I don't care. Send the Boy Scouts.
But you're right. Maybe it's not like a...
Maybe not like a mouse.
Because a mouse, I mean, no matter what, if they pause, there's poop left there.
Irritable bowels. That's what they have. Irritable bowels.
Yeah, problems. I don't know. Anyway, see? Squirrel moments, the things we wonder about. I apologize. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Yes, we will show you the fabric, but you have to unfortunately put up with the rest of it. So look how fun that is.
Yarn.
I know. And if you're not into squirrels and you just want to make a cool yarn tote, that's just cool. Some of that cool fabric that when you need some yarn fabric, if you don't have it in your stash, you probably will not find it in a store. Or we don't have anything else in the store that's like that. Mm-mm. Once that's gone, well, you got to wait till next time.
And so this is that stuff. Fun way to make, like a mini Poppins bag, some sort of a little craft bag for yourself or for a friend, and then put your yarn in the middle. So it could be your yarn craft bag without being yarn, It could still be something that's versatile if in case it goes perfectly with an outfit and you want to go out with the wedding for it. Yeah. Nobody has to know what's inside your purse.
That's right.
Acorns.
Acorns.
This is cute also if you just want to put it with your food fabric.
Yeah.
I mean, you put it in a little jar, make it for your little runner.
Yeah.
They did a really good job with this one.
Really, really cute. Yeah. I love this one.
We all need some of this.
We all need that. Gosh, I wish my son.
That is so cool.
That's fantastic. Yeah.
I know
you almost wouldn't know.
Twitch it because they want to be color coordinated. It's a little scrappy in there.
It's pretty scrappy.
It's cute.
I feel like I have that fabric and I have that fabric.
I know, right? That one in like 3 colors.
And what's fun is you can just like cut that up and have it like hidden in a block somewhere. Nobody needs to know what scrappy. It is. It would be somebody who would take a minute to look at it and go, oh, is that what I think
it would make cool sashing too, and something really scrappy.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know what it is until you
and look on it. There's not very much. There's only one bolt of this. So
I love the stitches.
Don't wait too long. I love that.
And the stitching is on
we all have that at our house, right?
Creamy background. Mm-hmm. And this is, of course, it runs. Here's your salvage. So you could use it as a border print. Mm-hmm. Trim, super cute apron. So we have extras of the panels. Yes. We have 2 bolts of that, but otherwise, don't let this go too long. The fabric will go fast. Yeah, it will. And then the other Clothwork box was 2 Laurel Birch 108s. So I don't know if we have Laurel Birch coming or if we thought we needed to add this to our 108 collection. That one is gorgeous. This one's super pretty. White. Maybe you can see it. It's white with cream, her little triangles and swirls and stars. And then there is a gray dot that's supposed to look shimmery, but there's no shimmer or metallic or anything on it. Super cool. And confetti. Super cool. This is an antique print. It really is. I have this from when Mr. P. Hogging. So. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's a vintage print right there. It is. Brianna went to market for the first time. She was 12 years old, and the rules were that you had to be 14. So we had this whole plan to sneak her in because we are rules followers. And it's not like you didn't look 16 when you were 12, but nonetheless. And I do all the reps because they always came to us. So it's not like I didn't know anything. Yeah. So all of the reps. So she'd been working at the store since she was 6. So all of the reps said, just come. It's going to be fine. It's no big deal. And even Mr. Piha, who at that time was the owner of Clothworks, he was in on it. It's like, hey, if anybody gives you any grief, you send them to me. So sure enough, she goes to market. She's fantastic. Was never carded. Running around. It was never carded.
never approached. Nobody cared. But he had a gift for her, and it was a bunch of fabric that came out that he was featuring at market. But I remember it still. I mean, I remember the quilt that had little kids on it.
I mean, it's at the retreat center.
Yeah.
It's one of the armoires.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, she was the favorite even back then. Some things never change. All right, we're going to move some stuff around, and we have some other big boxes. And I think we have some heavy Notions boxes from Moda. So
cool.
We'll go grab those, and we'll be right back. All right, we have 2 matching boxes from Moda.
They're heavy.
They are super heavy.
But
so
they're little.
But I think that they're pre-cut boxes. Oh, sorry. But they're too heavy to be pre-cut. Oh.
Yo, I had books in it. I was feeling
book
heavy.
Okay, these go together. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's show. So we sold out of these. So if you guys remember the Jen Kingwell books, we sold out of those twice.
Promptly.
So those of you guys that have missed out both times, I apologize. I don't know why. People will say all the time, well, why don't you just order 20 books at a time?
Sometimes I can't.
And sometimes we can't. That's exactly right. And the times that we do, well, then we only sell 2. So, I don't know how many more we ordered, but
maybe 8 more.
8 more, good. Okay, so Jen Kingwell has a bunch of patterns, and she has a bunch of smaller books. I think we have a whole section with hers, right?
Yeah, we do. Mm-hmm.
So all of her other books that she has that are really good. And then she did these 2 fairly recently. One was probably a year ago, and the other one maybe 2 years ago. Quilt Recipes was the first one. Do we have an open one? I guess we don't even have
not
one
of this
these.
one.
I'm going to open it. This was the book that I was telling you guys that is a coffee table book, literally on my coffee table. And when Harper comes over, it's her favorite book. She looks through that one. Wyatt's favorite book of our coffee table books is Wacky Washington.
Oh, fun.
It's kind of cool pictures in there.
One.
Yeah. Maisie likes the map. We have a map there. I don't know why that book is there, but I think it's because of Maisie. But anyway, so it's a beautifully done book. It does have recipes in there for some fun things. They talk about a dessert spoon measurement, which is basically the size of a teaspoon. And then some really, really good patterns and really good quilts. And if you've watched us for a while, you already know that I talk about this a lot, that I love Jen Kingwell because she used to be a quilt shop owner, and she had something called a lolly, which was basically a fat eighth. I don't think stores cut fat eighths anymore, at least not too much. But you can take just the smallest little bit of fabric and a whole bunch of them, and it makes these really interesting quilts. And then she does this stuff where she has yardage, and we have a lot of her pre-cuts. And the way that it works is it's just strips, so it's almost like it's fat eighths, but you have 8 different strips of different fabric on this piece of yardage. So it's pretty brilliant, really, the way that she's done it. So you can give the illusion that you have all of these different fabrics, but maybe it was really just one, 6-inch roll of all of these fabrics that were in there. So it gives you that scrappy look. But she does a really nice job. And I love that so many of hers, there's not a really specific distinction between the lights and the mediums and the darks. And so it makes not just scrappy fabrics, but, this other interesting scrappiness that happens even with the pattern. But anyway, so it's really, really nice. And she has these foundation papers.
And there are 13 quilt patterns and 13 recipes in here. So it's beautiful. I mean, as you saw, beautiful photography.
Really, really nice. And so like this one, okay, so that one's Wensleydale.
Wensleydale, which is this cover one.
Yeah.
And then these are the paper pieces.
Yeah.
So you can,
And remember, I don't have one in front of me, but we have that little pattern wheel. That we've been carrying. Those are back in stock at the moment. It changes frequently. We sell out of them, but it's just a little wheel that is, it's almost like, remember when we used to make darts and we used to use that little wheel with chalk paper.
Yeah.
So it's like that, only the wheel is way, way, way pokier. And so if you put it on top of a wool mat, and you run that paper with other papers underneath it and run that, what it does is it perforates that paper, which then makes it really easy to fold while you're piecing and super, super easy to tear it off when you're done. So it's kind of a fun little technique, a new addition with paper piecing that you can do. So for those of you that already have those wheels.
Yeah, that's the picture of
perfect of Wensleydale.
I was going to see if I could
It's
find
beautiful. And I think I never finished saying, those of us that have all those weird little scraps that you can't throw out, just start putting together blocks.
Do a Jen King muff.
Do it. And it doesn't matter. Whatever you pull out of the bag, whatever you pick up, use that piece until you use it all up and then put them together. I believe it will be your favorite quilt.
And her best advice is just put the block together. It might be hideous.
It might be.
But when you put it all into one, you're not going to find that one hideous block because it's going to look beautiful with everybody else.
That's right.
So it's really fun. We did a kind of a show and tell with some of our locals who are really big Jen Kingwell fans. And I'll show a little quilt show. I'll play that next for you guys so you can see everybody else did their own take. You might have a picture of the cover. Might look totally different from the actual quilt you're going to see. So that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
And she also has, so Quilt Recipes, this was her first book, and then Quilt Recipes 2. Some of these paper pieces might be in her second book. So I'll see what I can find
which one in there is Shooting Star in that one?
No.
Ridgeline?
No.
This Kiss?
This, no.
Adamant?
Oh, is it? No.
North?
They're all in her second book.
North Star?
Huh. Oh, Addis. Did you say Addis?
No.
No.
North Star?
No.
No. Ridgeline?
Nope.
Trentham?
Nope.
That's it.
Easy.
Well, is it because...
Okay. Is it I don't know what it's because of. These ones are pretty basic ones.
Maybe they don't use too many. I'll be right back.
So Point Addis is that one. You also have in her in here you have the templates for it too. So I mean she gives you the ways to cut it and make it without purchasing her paper piecing pieces. So that's also super nice. And this is the way this way not that is just triangles. So some of these aren't even
her so tricky ones. Maybe not paper piece.
Yeah. This one. Yeah, because her this way, not that is
it's
a
just
goose block.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why it's not paper piece.
It's just a goose block.
And then she's got this
one. I love that.
Homestead.
It has kind of a Navajo.
Is kind of just strippy. So again, this one might not have all of the extra ones.
Okay, well, let's
first one. This one's Aunt Suki's is scrappy. Again, 4 patches and goose blocks. So this one might be more of a beginner friendly. Again, think of a copybook. Just super fun things.
The other thing too is like this Wensleydale, the one that's on the front. I love, love, love that. And think about this. So all of your scraps and leftover bits and pieces that you have, they're all of stuff that you've been sewing. So you already love them, right? So I think what happens, and people don't realize this, is that so many of them, they all go together anyway.
Yeah.
They'll have that same personality, maybe same color story. It'd be really easy. Just if you just want to do some sewing, but you don't want to dig out some of their project, or you just need a little bit of a break, if you just go in and you have some papers and a stack of fabric, you can just kind of be slowly working on this. And that whole idea of slow sewing is really a cool idea anyway, because it's that thought that if it takes you a year or 2 years to get it done, who cares? It doesn't matter. If there's not a time frame, because all you're doing is using some stuff up and just having fun playing with it, it doesn't make any difference. Now, if you have a wedding quilt you have to get done, or a baby quilt, those of course take precedence, but every once in a while you just want to play with something kind of fun. All right, so this one is Gathered. This is the second one.
This is the second one. So here's Trantham.
Okay, Trantham. Yes.
And this is the quilt.
Okay. And here's the papers.
Here's kind of a stylized image for you. Super cool.
Okay. And then North Star?
North Star, let's see. I don't see North Star on this one. But I just liked it. possible.
Is North Star, is that like a
she
pattern?
also has some, I was going to say, she does have patterns out that you can make them in templates, or she has created the paper piecing papers for it. Again, all of these are that way.
Here's
You
the block.
don't have to do it paper piece if you don't want to. Oh, Lottie's Web. I don't think I got that one. That one's pretty groovy. Look at what that one is.
But the templates are in there.
Yes. Oh, of course, just like her first one.
Do you have Ridgeline? Oh, I love that one.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Some applique going on. Oh, those are 8-inch blocks. Oh, slow sewing. Slow stitching.
Ridgeline.
Ridgeline is not, but I think Ridgeline is a pattern.
That could be. It looks like that.
That one's super cool. I think you'll see that one in the quilt show. I think Sally did that one.
I think so too. And I think Adamant is in the quilt show. I think Nana
that was
did
another
Adamant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's the block. Look right there. Yeah. This Kiss, oh, it's kind of like Adamant with a bigger space.
Yeah, I really like that one. That one's really
So
cute.
the block, if you can see it, looks like that. So here's one. And Shooting Star.
Oh, I thought I saw that one.
Shooting Star looks a lot like North Star to me. Okay, Shooting Star looks like this in third row.
That one looks
the
really
block.
cool. Made up. Making those inside like little X, one particular color, whether it's always red, whether it's the same piece of red or 12 different shades of red, makes it really, really cool.
So it comes with 150 sheets in here. And again, using your little pattern wheel, you could just put it on top of other paper and, make more. And then just use what you need. It's nice. It comes in a little tablet. And
hers are newsprint paper, so they're really easy to cut apart. And again, it's paper piecing. So even if you don't have a pattern, because when you go to the What's New section, I'll put Jen Kingwell up there so you'll see all of these there. The Adamant one, you'll see the paper piecing, and then you'll also see the quilt of it finished. So again, you don't have to necessarily need the pattern to create your own blocks and then sew them together however you want to. But so you'll see both. You'll see it colorized.
awesome. And then this was in there too. It's called The Burbs.
The Burbs.
So this is
Cute, huh?
templates.
Oh, fun, yeah. And we just saw a quilt, which probably had the paper to make your own templates. And you can use 10-inch squares, which is super cool. You can make it really scrappy.
Burbs. All right.
That was all of it?
Yeah, that's all of it. Okay, so
Books
we're gonna...
and accompanying paper piecing papers.
Yes. Oh,
Is that flannel?
I don't know if it's flannel or if it's Quilting Cuddle.
Oh, it is. It is Quilting Cuddle. Northwoods Lodge. It's Deb Strain.
Oh.
Quilting Cuddle.
Oh, and there's a panel.
Oh, that's cool. Very Deb Strain.
Very Deb Strain. Very Deb Strain. And it could be, it looks like it's just going to be running yardage of
Oh, that's nice.
kind of.
So again,
Ooh.
Quilting Cuddle is a 100% polyester material, 42 inches wide. However, they have created it as a tighter weave, so there is less stretch. So if you like traditional Minky and Cuddle, that is 60 inches wide, but you wish it was a little more manageable to sew with, that is where Quilting Cuddle comes from. Quilting Cuddle is an entirely different category in our online store and in our brick and mortar store because it is made differently. Yes, it's 100%
Totally different
polyester,
substrate.
but it is not as stretchy. So it really is manageable to mix in with your flannels and your cottons and create whatever kind of quilt you want. And it makes it more manageable for putting it on backs. Sometimes you have a 70 by 80 inch back and you don't want the added expense of having to go to 90 inch wide Minky or having to piece 60 inch wide Minky. Where you can just get good old 42 and you would never even know you're stitching on polyester because it doesn't stretch like traditional polyester.
Yeah. It looks like there might be about 10 bolts. And that's kind of what happens at the other Quilting Cuddle. I think we have like 3 other collections where there's maybe, I don't know,
There's
what's
small
left,
collections.
6 to 8 that all kind of go together. So here's just the next installment of those. But we're going to clean this up. We're going to get the plastic off, show you up close, but it really is nice stuff. I think we have a lot of people convinced that, oh yeah, it's okay. I'm a,
Good.
and some people that are holding out, but
And that's okay.
that's okay. Well, look.
All right, we'll be right back.
It is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. And in case it's confusing about who makes it, so it is one printer that does it. But then, so like Moda has contracted with them using their licensed Holly Taylor stuff. And so it all goes together, but it's just different companies that are using one
Just like
substrate.
how Hoffman has Minky or Cuddle. It's because they call Shannon Fab and say, hey, would you print this for me on the Luscious 60 wide? And they're going to say, yes, here's the bill. And then Michael Miller and Hoffman have these beautiful poinsettias and Minky. They don't at the moment. Don't look at that.
No, don't go
But
look.
it has happened in the past. If you've
Yeah.
noticed, well, how does Hoffman and everybody else do it? Well, they contact people who do it, and
Yeah.
then they work together.
Yeah, yeah.
So same here. Cuddle
idea.
works with Moda to print Moda designer stuff on beautiful, luscious softness.
And it's nice then to know that it's that same quality. So,
Yes.
So again, so the idea is that lusciousness of Minky, which every grandbaby, I am telling you, every grandbaby, that is the only quilt. If you bring them just one of those little cotton quilts, they're going to go back in and find something else. At least my grandbabies.
Yeah, well, it's the same way. I had a bunch of boys at my house for Wyatt's birthday. They came over and played video games and everything. And Orion, they all decided to play video games in Harper's room. I okayed it through Harper, but it was better internet. So they're like, okay, let's wheel and deal with your sister, but whatever. But it's also a bigger floor. Wyatt's room is a little more small. So it made sense, and they wheeled and dealed with Harper. And then they were sitting up their spots or whatever, and Orion was like, hey, so is there a soft quilt? Like with Minky on
What
the
is
back?
this one?
And I said, there is. However, it's like pink or purple. He's like, I do not care. And so he snuggled. I should have taken a picture. He was snuggled with his hot pink snowman one because it had Minky. And then some of the other boys who are family friends were like, what is that?
What is that one?
What is that one? And I said, well, it's pink. And he's like, it don't matter. Did you feel it? I was like, I got more. That's okay.
And we have
So I now have, the boys next door all addicted to it too.
yes.
They don't care what color it is. You're gonna think I'm gonna make myself one that's all pink and purple because the boys would never. They are so quickly gonna jump that ship of I would never because it's soft.
Yeah, because they're feeling. It's true. It's true. And we were always stuck with the Minky was what was on the back of the quilt.
Yes.
And so it's that same thing about what they're using and what they're seeing and what they want is what's on the back of that quilt. Well, this way you can put it also on
All
the
the way
front.
around.
And it doesn't have to be crazy, teeny tiny piecing. It can be because, again, with regular Minky, what we know is that we have stretchy one way and not stretchy the other way. This is not stretchy either way. So you're okay. It's going to be still that little slipperiness that we sometimes see, but you're not going to need, and you just have to go slow and pin it because of, what it feels like. But you don't really need to have that Fabri-Solvi with it. You're not going to have the same issues with it. Oh, yes, that's right.
The other thing I have done, Harper does a little bit of sewing, and she struggles with slippage because she can't do 3 things at once. She can't have 2
It's
sides
true.
together plus sew a straight line. Heaven forbid she starts talking. So, what helps with her is I do the double basting, 1/8 inch teeny tiny by Annie's tape.
Yeah.
And so I'll put a little bead of it inside that seam allowance and then I'll glue it right sides together with this. And then she can sew. So if you want to do, 3rd yard cuts or something, so they're just sewing 12-inch strips together, it should be super easy because of course it's stuck together. So there's no pokey pins. If they get distracted, okay, your seam will be super straight, but there's not going to be any ripping out to be had. You can just do it. So this is super helpful. This also totally washes out and it's so small. It's inside your seam allowance. You don't have to do anything. It won't hurt anything when you go to free motion quilt it. You won't even notice it's there. So this is kind of my Harper hack.
It's true.
It works really good.
And if you are still undecided, do something big. Do something like, again, I've mentioned it twice now, Brianna's timber pattern, which is basically a great big huge log cabin. You don't have to buy your pattern. You can do the same idea. There's like this panel thing. Put that in the center and just do that light,
6
light,
inch.
dark, dark, light, light, dark, dark. So just get a little bit of each one. Try your hand at piecing it and you'll see it's fine.
Big
It's
strips.
fine.
It doesn't matter.
Big strips.
They're going to snuggle
squares.
with it no matter what it looks
They're
like.
going to love it. Yeah. It's true. Even if it's pink.
Even if it's pink. Okay, so here's
So
the
Holly Taylor, super recognizable.
Deb Strain.
I mean, Deb Strain. I said
Yeah.
Holly Taylor. Well, it also
Holly
looks
Taylor
like Holly
is now, I think, retired.
Oh, that's right.
She has finally retired.
That's right.
So this is the panel. So the repeat is actually right here. There is no line, so of course it's running. This is 25 inches. So if you get 2, you will have 50 inches by 42. So again, so keep that in mind. Every one is 25 inches wide. So depending if you want to do a quick whole cloth quilt.
Yeah, just
No piecing.
Get this, ask for 2, we'll keep it together, and then put a border on it of one of the, I don't know, I'd probably get a couple of yards, yard and a half.
Good yard and a half.
Yard and a half of your favorite, and then,
3 yards for your back.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they will fight over this for their white elephant. That's
and I'm going to say, that's right. And I'm going to say, it's very sad that your grandkids would rather snuggle with this than the quilt that took you 3 years to piece. But it is
in the colors they asked for.
I know. It's not right.
It's crazy.
It's not right. But, it's just, that puppy of a quilt. That's so nice. And this fabric is beautiful.
This
is really nice. I hope the color's coming through right, because this is like, that has like a Northcott Hoffman look to it. It's just fantastic.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. You want to start on this side? Sure. All right. So just really nice. It's just green with some pine cones. And then a really nice brown plaid. Oh, really nice. Some bigger pine cones and a little bit more luscious. And then, I love this. The little prints.
I love that.
Jordan's room as a kid was all of this.
Yeah. The other thing you might notice as Mom is petting this.
I know.
If you're used to traditional cuddle, it definitely has a nap to it. Mm-hmm. This nap is smaller, so depending on how you pet it, it's not going to change what it looks like.
No.
Because I know some people with the cuddle, their biggest thing is, the nap has to go the right way or we'll right now.
No, this is no big deal.
Cut this up, sew it up. You'll never know the difference.
No, And look at this one.
This is like the same images that are in your panel, just in that kind of a toss form instead of a block form.
Yeah. Awesome. And then here's another tree on a same idea, but we just have some blue trees in there and a white background. Beautiful. And then another pine cone, the other big one, and instead of a green background, this one has the tan background, and one more plaid.
Also, what a cool way to put, again, for backing options for that guy quilt that you can't find the correct Minky for.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I feel so disheveled.
There's a lot.
How much did we saw a ton of stuff. So we started with, the slotted rulers.
Yes. To trim half-square triangles.
And then we did peanuts.
Pre-cuts and pillowcase
Panels.
and blocks.
And we do still have a few left of the tote bag in the canvas. If you don't see it in that same category, it's because it's now gone.
Yeah. Then we saw squirrels. The not so secret life of squirrels.
It's not so secret anymore.
Soft book as well. And it'd be fun with the soft book. Put the crinkle fabric in it so you have the noise. And add one of your dog's squeaky toys. We all have that dog. I mean, Lizzie is that dog that will destroy the toy just to get the squeaky, just for Mom to take it.
Yes.
They're hidden all around the house.
Yes, they
So if
are.
you're looking for the dog, you just beep, beep, beep. She comes running.
I have it in my pocket. What? I don't know. I didn't hear anything.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And we didn't mention it at the time, but maybe you saw last week we have a new squirrel sticker.
Oh, yeah.
So our fun little local artist, Erin Moyne, and just to mention again, that is not AI. She draws each of them individually. And we asked for your guys' suggestions, and you are totally right that the squirrel needs to be holding a pink ribbon. So stay tuned for that.
Yes.
Yes. And then also a pumpkin, because they know what's coming up. So
He needs to have a mask on.
a
He
mask.
needs to be dressed up.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe a little cape.
Oh,
Aaron, we gotta get creative.
I like it.
Dressed
I like
up for
it.
Halloween.
Yes. Well, there's a new one, and he is holding a daisy.
It's cute.
It's really
Super
cute. Yeah. So anyway, so there's more squirrel stickers, and then
Cuddle.
Cuddle, and then Jen Kingwell.
Jen Kingwell stuff. Yep.
Jen Kingwell.
And again, I have a category full of Jen Kingwell stuff. So books, patterns, paper piecing pieces.
Yeah.
I'll put the paper piecing wheel in there also,
in there.
so it's all in one place.
Oh, good idea.
So you can see, and then I'm going to show, after we're done chatting with you, I'll do the little quilt show of Jen Kingwell from some of our local quilters. That's really cool to see it all made up.
And I don't know that we mentioned, we talked about it this morning in Fabric Chat, but the candles. You guys loved that. Maybe you saw that little video. I think it went 11 o'clock on Monday to show you just our new favorite thing. And the others are here, the second batch, or, so anyway, so they're all in the system now. And so there's enough for you guys to be shopping. So there's some minis and there's some other stuff.
I'm inundated with shipping at the moment. So
Yes.
I'm so sorry. Your orders are going to be a little bit later than usual. I should have everything done, though, by Monday's shipping for sure. Tomorrow I don't have swim lessons. We just have football. So hopefully I can stay later and get a little bit more shipped out, but I'm not sure I'm going to catch up with the candles.
The candles threw her over the edge.
It bombarded me a little bit. So stay with me, but I'm sure everything will be out. Candles, cuddle, box openings will all be out when I ship on Monday.
For sure.
Because I'll have some extra time this week.
Yeah. Because normally you do really good. Everything is cleared out of the shipping section room twice a week.
Yep.
Mondays, that's all she does all day, and Thursdays, that's all she does all day. But being the mom of 3 small children with and I've offered, can I take somebody somewhere? Can I do something? But no matter what, she doesn't get out of it. Yeah. And so she doesn't get to stay and I'm just going to stay and work until 8 p.m. to get all of the shipping done. It's just not possible right now.
Yeah.
Sometimes she does.
Yeah.
But right now, swimming lessons and
Saturday.
football season and all of that, it's just
slow me down.
Slowing her down.
Calling babies. Yeah. But yeah, I'll get all out. And I'm using packing peanuts and everything to hopefully make sure that your candles make it in one piece and not a broken little piece of glass.
For sure.
They're boxed really nice, but making sure I box them again very nice so that when the postal service takes it to you, it's as good as it left here.
Yes.
Just sometimes trickier than you'd think.
Yes. Right?
So it's all coming. It's going to maybe add an extra day or two than what you're used to.
Well, it's that one extra because you're used to box openings, so you have a whole bunch on Monday and a whole bunch on Thursday, but adding those candles, probably not the right week to do that.
Yeah, it's okay. If you're okay with it, I'm okay with it.
If you're okay.
Yeah. At least it's not like gift season where it's really hard that we're really hoping it's going to make it here on time because I've got my holiday party coming up. So hopefully it'll make it in time for you. Yeah. Okay.
All right, you guys. Awesome. I think we're good. So, watch on Friday for our first breast cancer auction preview.
A little show and tell some of the items that are going to be for sale.
Yeah, and then if we don't see you any other time, we'll see you then again Sunday afternoon at 12:30.
Love it. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.